Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome aboard here on yourliveevent.com. Now we're coming through. We are here at Fisher High School. Josh Boyko with you here this Monday evening. Thanks for joining us here with the Christmas and New Year's season coming up. We've got winter season sports in action tonight. It's boys basketball. The Winnie Mac Patriots and the Climax-Fisher Knights doing battle here. The Knights coming into tonight's contest at 3-3 overall, 1-1 within the Pine to Prairie Conference. And coming off of a game over against Northome, they were able to put up 108 points in that contest, over 50 points in each half. Just an offensive onslaught for the Knights, and where a game where Tyler Evans, the leading scorer, scores 40 for Climax-Fisher. Just a wonderful shooting performance for Tyler Evans to go along with his 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and a block. Tyler Evans, a special talent for this Climax-Fisher squad, will be able to watch the junior combo guard work here for the Knights tonight. And then on the other side, you've got another big-time scorer with Joe Cornier, averaging about 25 points per game for Winnie Mac. And he had some success during the playoffs, the postseason last year. Games of 23 and 32 points. 23 in a 78-39 victory over Lake of the Woods. And then in the quarterfinals fell to Red Lake, but 64-59 close battle in that game where Cornier was able to score 32 points. Coming into tonight's contest, the Patriots are 3-2, 2-0 in the Pine to Prairie Conference, and averaging 64 points per game offensively and allowing just 60 on defense. Their wins this season coming against Bagley and Foston. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Pine to Prairie Conference standings here on yourliveevent.com on our pregame show. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Welcome back here on yourliveevent.com. We'll be keeping track of things tonight on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, lakescommunitycoop.com. Energy Solutions, C-Stores, Meat Market, Car Wash, Feed, and more at Lakes Community Cooperative. Now let's get to the Pine de Prairie Conference standings as they sit right now. On top, Park Christian is 4-0 within the Pine de Prairie Conference, 6-1 overall, as they take their first loss of the season over the weekend, but got out to a 6-0 start led by Isaac Jacobson, Gavin Geese and company over with the Falcons. And then the Winnie-Mac Patriots find themselves at 3-2. The one of the last undefeateds in the Pine de Prairie Conference play at 2-0. They're 3-2 on the year, ahead of Bagley, Mahnomen-Waubun, and Fertile Beltrami. Fertile Beltrami is 3-1. They're 1-0 within the Pine de Prairie. And then Climax-Fisher, 3-3 overall, as is Ada Borup West. Then in the bottom three, it's Norman County East, Hewlin Hitterdal at 1-2 on the season in the Pine de Prairie, and then a couple of winless teams of Lake Park, Audubon, and Fawston. Still looking for that first Pine de Prairie Conference win. A tough place to be playing in when you've got historically just successful teams like Ada Borup West, like Fertile Beltrami, Mahnomen-Waubun. A lot of those teams stay up at the top each of the years here in the Pine de Prairie. But Park Christian this year, off to a hot start. Some great talent over there with Isaac Jacobson and company have been on full display thus far. But this time we got Winnie-Mac and we got Climax-Fisher ready to do battle. And there's some dynamic scoring leaders for both of these teams. We already mentioned Tyler Evitz in this one, scoring 40 points, 12 rebounds against Northome earlier in the season, just in that last game. And then Joe Cornier averaging 25 a game through the first 6 contests, or through the first 5 rather. And the secondary scoring going to have to come to play as well. Branson Solheim had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals in their last outing. 5 double-digit scorers. It was Evitz, Solheim, Dustin Carl, Ty Davis, Ty Torrance, and then Sawyer Erickson had 9. So you got a lot of scoring to choose from in that game, but it's going to be hard to make it a track meet. Both of these coaches talking to me saying, hey, track meet might not be the best solution for both of us, so we're going to have to just play our own pace, push it at the right time. So we'll step aside here on your live event, come back and hear from both of the coaches around the break.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club, standing proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax-Shelley School District.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
I've got Alex Wenzel joining me here for Climax-Fisher coming on against Winnie-Mac here today. So, Coach, coming off of kind of a shootout win, what would you like to see from your team going into this one against the Patriots?
Yeah, you know, they got shooters all over the floor, so we're gonna have to be on top of that. We got ourselves into a shootout. You're right, against Northome Kelly there. They got shooters as well. We gave up 87, which is something I don't like us to do, just because it doesn't give us a very good chance to win. So, you know, we just got to know where the shooters are tonight and do all the fundamentals right.
What's the key to controlled closeouts if you guys are going to be closing out hard, but not also allowing drive-bys at the same time?
Yeah, you know, I think just we got to make sure we're hedging off of screens and getting their players to, you know, get some space to back up further so we can recover. You know, I think winning the turnover battle out of that is going to be huge too. Just, you know, let's play our game. Let's have active hands, but not play with our hands.
Yeah. And Mr. Evans coming up with about a 40-piece, basically, going up against Northome Kelly here. So how do you ride the momentum, the hot hand shooting pretty much the entire roster in that game to try and keep some of it moving forward here?
Yeah, he's kind of our scorer, so we would like to see, some top-tier scoring out of him like that. I still think, we got other shooters on the team, so if he can kind of utilize his teammates in that way, it'll open things up for him, which just makes it easier for him to score.
Definitely. And what would be keys to success here tonight?
Yeah, I think we gotta control the tempo. I don't think we're meant for track meets just because we don't have very many kids. So control the tempo, win the board battle. I think that's going to be huge for us. Definitely going to come down to turnovers. If we can keep it in that 10 to 15 range, 15 maybe on the very high end, I think good things will happen for us.
Yeah. And Pine to Prairie Conference opponent here, what would it mean to get one here still while we're getting into the season?
Yeah, it would mean a lot actually. Going into Christmas break 4-3. I don't know when the last time Fisher did that, so it'd be pretty big for us for our momentum carrying through Christmas break here to snag a win.
All right, best of luck out there tonight, Coach. Thanks for joining me.
Yep, thank you.
That's Alex Wenzel joining us here on the Your Live Event pregame show.
If you have ideas about building plans for the next year, whether it's a new farm, shop, home, garage, or something else, now is the perfect time to start planning. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, recommends beginning the process now for securing your contractors and getting price quotes early. The team at Ada Building Center, LLC will help you explore ideas, draw up designs, and make sure your building goes smoothly. 218-784-3661 or check out adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
The Fisher Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Climax-Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, knowledge bowl, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students.
I've got Jared Cornier here with me for the Winnie Mac Patriots, and time to take on Climax-Fisher Knights. What are you looking forward to about this matchup? What opportunity does it present?
Well, Climax-Fisher, we've had good competition with them in the past. They got a lot of kids that can score the basketball. I think it's important for us to run our offense, and hopefully their defense breaks down. I don't want to get in an up and down matchup with them because they can score the basketball. If I can keep the game at our pace, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. Do you think half-court defense then is something that you guys are looking to keep this game contained to the half-court and just play within that?
Yeah, we want to push the basketball, but I think we will do better in half-court offense. They did put up 109 points last week versus Northome Kelleher, and we certainly can score good, but we want to really focus on our defense. And if we can keep their score down, I think we'll be good.
Yeah. And Evans had a solid performance in that one for Climax-Fisher, and you're in that 40-point mark. How do you slow him down here tonight?
Well, he's a tall kid. He likes to shoot the three ball, so we need to get out to him and force him to post up and force him to put the ball on the ground. We can't just let him sit there and shoot three-pointers. If we do that, again, I think that will help our game plan.
What strengths would you like to play through the identity for your squad?
For us, we play good team basketball. We really do. We've got some good, strong scorers. Joe Cornier averages 25 a game, but I need some other kids that can contribute. Hayden Johnson, Colton Scow, and Jaden Haugen. And if those other kids can contribute and we can keep their score down, I think we can win the game.
All right. Best of luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
That's Jared Cornier joining us here on the Your Live Event pregame show.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Welcome here to Fisher High School again, as we are just getting about underway with the national anthem and starting lineups. Teams will be introduced here. Last quick tidbit before we pitch it to break for the national anthem. Just the pace of this game is going to be an important thing, and it's something that both of the coaches mentioned in a pregame interview, saying, hey, doesn't matter what the pace is, we want to dictate the pace of this game no matter what it is. So we're looking forward to seeing if this turns into a track meet or more half court today. But we're going to step aside here now for our national anthem and come back with our starting lineups here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
And now we will get to the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Winnie-Mac Patriots, they will send out this starting 5. At guard, number 3, a 5'8 junior, number 3, Jaden Haugen. At guard, the 6'1 junior, number 4, the 25-point per game scorer, Joe Cornea. At forward, a 6-foot junior, number 11, Austin Langseth. At the other guard spots, 5'11 junior, number 12, Hayden Johnson. And then rounding out the lineup at 6 foot, forward junior, number 22, Colton Scow. Head coach of the Winnie-Mac Patriots is Jared Cornea at 3-2 on the year. Now for your Climax-Fisher Knights starting lineup. Number 10, the senior guard, Branson Solheim. A junior guard, number 12, Sawyer Erickson. A senior guard, number 14, Ty Torrance. The junior that just scored 40 in the last game, Tyler Evitz, wearing 24, and rounding it out, the sophomore forward, Dustin Carl. Climax-Fisher Knights coached by Alex Wenzel at 3-3 on the year. Evitz will jump it up with Jaden Haugen, and away we go. The Knights will control the tip. Evitz dribbles to the left corner. He's going to find Carl. Skip pass. Carl bounce pass. It's taken away, though, by Jaden Haugen. Haugen boxing out. Had no interest in picking up that basketball, but he boxes out for his teammate. And Cornea is able to get the ball into the corner, and first possession for the Patriots coming now. They hit the roll man, and finishing is Colton Scow. Nice pick and roll. That one fired a little bit low for Dustin Carl. It's the second straight turnover for Climax-Fisher. Alex Wenzel saying we got to limit those turnovers. 10 would be in the ideal range, 15 at the very highest, but 2 already. Off the catch, Cornea tried to go scoop reverse layup, but it's off the underside of the backboard. Here comes Branson Solheim waiting for Evitz, and Coach Cornea saying, hey, we can't just let Evitz stand out there and shoot the basketball. We got to be up in his grill a little bit. Kick to the corner. The 3 kicks long from Sawyer Erickson. Rebound pulled down and controlled by Jaden Haugen. Cornea hits the roll man again, but the layup rims out. Good offense being run, though, by Winnie Mac. That last shot from Langseth deserved a better fate. Evitz doubled off the screen. His pass tipped. And a jump ball. And a technical foul is going to be called here on Dustin Carl as he tied up, and he heard the whistle. He let go, and down went the other player. So it will be a free throw upcoming for Joe Cornea. That one will skip out. So it remains a 2-0 game right now. Able to hit the second. They'll keep possession as well. Cornea into the backcourt to retrieve this one. Off the screen, rising, firing, and hitting. Hayden Johnson nails his first shot. This Winnie Mac squad doing a nice job off that pick and roll. The ball handler's done a nice job finding the roll man, and that time taking it himself was Johnson. Evitz, 3 off the left iron, short. Cornea with the board. Haugen frees himself up at the free throw line, could not cash it in. Evitz crosses over, gets into the post, he'll kick it out. Mid-range shot on the way, short, and the rebound comes down to Colton Scow. Cornea going floater game with the right hand, could not get it to drop though. Rebound pulled down by Tyler Evitz. Take from Ty Torrance denied as he got deep in the paint, but a little bit too deep. That's off the side of the backboard. Haugen, the lefty, passes off to the 3, is wide right, and Dustin Carl pulls down the rebound. A foul on Winnie Mac, trying to double him up. Foul will go on Colton Scow, his first, team first. Slow start offensively for both of these teams after Climax-Fisher put up 108 points in their last outing. Not quite on pace for that at the moment. Evitz, jab step, fires the three and nails it. Tyler Evitz getting the first field goal of the game for Climax-Fisher. Pass intended for a cutting Jaden Haugen, but it's knocked away. Cornea, deep three, catches back iron. He outraces Carl to it in the corner. He finds himself doubled, and he'll kick it out to the top, where Johnson can slow things down for a bit. Carl knocks it away. Nice defense inside. He fist pumps his way up the court. Two nice defensive plays by Dustin Carl, the sophomore forward. Here's Torrance. Surveys the floor, guarded by Cornea. Carl calling for it, goes into the back down. Loses the dribble momentarily, finds a cutting Torrance off the glass. Too strong. Haugen on the right wing. To a cutting Cornea, puts up the floater. This time it goes. He's already tried to put up one of those from a fairly deep spot on the floor, so that's a part of Cornea's game that he's very willing to go to, that floater with the right hand. Torrance through some traffic, backs it out to Carl, who puts it on the ground. It's a charge. Stepping in to take it, I believe, was Colton Scow. So that is going to be two on Dustin Carl now, just a few minutes into this ball game. 12:33 remaining in the first half. Some token pressure from Climax-Fisher in the backcourt. Cornea able to get it across. A lot of curling cuts off of the screens have gotten some cutters free. And there's another one of the dish. Nicely done from Colton Scow. The bucket for Nicholas Scow. Evitz will rise and fire for three and hit. Tyler Evitz with all 6 points, coming on a couple of threes. And then a steal in the backcourt. Layup doesn't go on the opportunity for Branson Solheim. Nicely defended by Cornea. Better defense on those curling cuts from Climax-Fisher this time. Good pocket pass, fading, firing off the glass. The shot off target for Hayden Johnson. Second chance, though, is cashed in. Joe Cornea with 6 points in the early going to match Evitz' 6. It's 12-6, Winnie-Mac. Step through and a travel is called first, and down goes a Patriots player. It was Cornea, but he is back up. Seems to be well enough to stay in the ball game. 12-6 on our Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard here on your live event. Johnson racing up the floor, guarded by Torrance. That one just straight up taken away by Evitz. He's got some open floor, steps through, got the basket and the foul. Tyler Evitz dominating on the Knights offense. He's up to 8. He goes coast to coast with the steal, the hoop, and the harm. The free throw is short. That foul being called on Austin Langseth, trying to get back in transition defense. Here's another takeaway. The adjustment and did not go for Branson Solheim. Up to Cornier at the top. The three ball rattles in and out from Hayden Johnson. Evitz guarded closely, but he's going to go baseline and score. Tyler Evitz again working through traffic, saw a double team. It did not matter. He goes baseline and beats the entire Winamac defense. Scow lost it in the paint. Taken away by Sawyer Erickson. Kick to the corner. The three is up and good for Sawyer Erickson off the feed from Jaseer Davis, freshly checked into the ballgame with a nice baseline drive. Kicks to the open corner. This one off the foot of Cornier. In the open, here comes Davis, blocked away from behind. Great hustle by Winamac to get back on what was going to be a backcourt violation. The Knights played it and then lost out. The Knights with their first lead of the game. Nicholas Scow dribbling, nice backdoor cut, the extra pass, finds its man, now a drive. Johnson finds himself open on the baseline and connects. Hayden Johnson with the bucket to get the lead change back for the Patriots. Offenses both starting to heat up now. Evitz fires, steps into another three. Tyler Evitz. Straight cash, homie. He's got 13 first half points with 7:45 left to go. Baseline drive, contact, and a foul. Austin Langseth will be headed to the free throw line. What a shooting performance we're seeing already. Evitz, who put up 40 in the last game, he has already put up 13. He's on pace for it already against Winamac. Hard to keep a pace like this going, but man, Evitz is a special talent. Older brother Ethan, playing just a few years ago with the Knights, got a chance to be on the floor against him myself. Just a talented basketball family. Langseth splits a pair at the line, brings the Patriots back within one. Jared Cornier was saying before the game tonight, hey, we can't just let Evitz shoot out there, so they got to get a better hand up. And Evitz is tall, though. Stand about 6'3". It's hard to keep that hand up. And a travel is called on Ty Torrance. Drug the pivot foot, and we're going back the other way. At this point, the Patriots would have to say, as long as Evitz is not shooting the basketball on a Knights possession, it's probably a defensive victory. Only 3 points outside of Evitz's production. Getting free, Hayden Johnson. Pocket pass, it's a little bit too hot, intended for Colton Scow. Jaseer Davis gives it up for Torrance. Into Evitz, who's backing down the post. Tried the post play make, but there is Haugen stepping in front. He's going to try to go coast to coast and does. Shaden Haugen with his first basket tonight, but he's been very active on the defensive side. Has a nose for the ball. Jaseer Davis will kick out. Torrance with a nice scoop layup with the inside hand. An impressive take from the senior guard, Ty Torrance. You don't see right-handed players doing that often, driving left and then falling away, still able to finish with the inside right hand. Working hard inside Haugen, same team. Colton Scow able to come in, get that offensive rebound. Stepping into it, Cornier, no. Skip pass from Evitz to the corner. The three is good. Sawyer Erickson extends the lead to the largest it's been for Climax-Fisher. Scoring picking up. 3 points, opportunity up and away for Cornier. And the rebound fought for, controlled by Erickson. Gets the illegal screen from Jaseer Davis, and we're going back the other way. Timeout called after some frantic pace getting injected into this ball game. We'll be right back. 5:30 to go in the first half on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. It's Climax-Fisher 21, Winnimac 17.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Welcome back here as we have gotten some more pace, some more scoring involved in this game after a slow start. It was 5-0 Winnimac early on, and they were able to slowly dictate the pace. It was a lot of the half-court offense, and Winnimac was getting a lot of those curl cuts open through the lane. Since then, the Knights have been able to kind of stifle that offense. They've shut off those lanes, some better help defense in the paint. Better screen communication has put them on top, of course, with the help of Tyler Evitz's 13 points. Sawyer Erickson has 6, Ty Torrance with 2. Evitz gets a deflection on the pass and will control it. Give him the steal. Stepping through traffic. Shot is off target. He gets his own miss. Kicks it out for 3. High arcing shot is good. Branson Solheim drops in the trifecta, and it is raining threes for Climax-Fisher. That is 6 made threes. That one lips out, but offensive rebound. The putback is there for Joe Cornier. That's 8 for Cornier. A gamble on the steal. Evitz. Oh, man, that was a great play by Evitz going behind the back. Then playing defensive back was Torrance trying to break that one up for Colton Scow. Winnimac did a nice job shutting off the water after a great move from Evitz. That had a chance to be our Hallstatt Telephone Company connection of the game. Cornier has enough room to fire, and he swishes nothing but net. Joe Cornier into double digits. Evitz spins off of Nicholas Scow, and a foul as he gets pushed towards the baseline. Fouls on Nicholas Scow, the sophomore guard. Third foul of the half on Winnimac to 4 for Climax-Fisher. 2 of those going against Dustin Carl in the early going, who has had to sit out for an extended period of time thanks to those fouls. And this one's stolen away. Here comes Cornier looking to push. Goes to the fade and fires. It's good. We're all tied up. This is an epic battle. And a turnover by Climax-Fisher, pushing it the other way. As you got some of the bench guys in there right now. You got Jaseer Davis and Tyus Davis in the ball game right now off the bench. Cornier working off the screen through the Evans contest, and he puts up the three celebration. It is raining threes this evening. Count them up, 1, 2, 3 of them for Cornier. Evans offensive rebound, the putback, he is fouled. 9 3-point makes combined by the teams tonight. 3 of them from Tyler Evans, 3 of them from Joe Cornier, 2 from Sawyer Erickson, and 1 from Branson Solheim. Evans at the line, can't connect on the first. We've seen a few lead changes on this Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. A great battle between these teams so far. One of 2 for Evans. Some more backcourt pressure, but it backs off as Haugen was going to reject the screen. He had it taken away by Carl. That's a steal, and he gets fouled. Fifth-team foul on Winnie Mac, and it's the first going against Jaden Haugen. Evans between the leg dribble, picks up the screen, wraparound pass for Carl, cutting to the basket. Great dish from Evans and Dustin Carl with his first field goal of the night. We're tied at 27. Carl was trying to gamble for the steal. He gets back in the play, and the layup is left short by Austin Langseth, who commits another foul. That's his second. It'll be team 6, so the next one will put Climax-Fisher at the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. Langseth will exit the game, as well as Owen Strom, who had been in there. Haugen, Cornier, Hayden Johnson, Nicholas Scow, and Colton Scow, the 5 on the floor for Winnie Mac. Skip pass, long eventually finds its way to Torrance. Torrance goes off glass, too strong. Scow with the rebound, now ahead to Nicholas Scow. He's looking to push pace, gets into the paint, a foul. We've seen both teams at times try to up the pace and just kind of put a different spin on this game. Working to various extents, and this time it's Scow successfully earning 2 shots at the line. First one gets front rim and goes down. That foul was the first of the game on Branson Solheim. 2 of 2 for Scow. Evans working up the floor, crafty with it, but good defense from Nicholas Scow staying in front. It forces a turnover. Nice catch in the post from Scow, but he came back down with it. That's going to be a travel. Evans out at the volleyball line with it, getting the screen from Carl. Nice bounce pass. Stepping through was Carl, but not enough contact to draw the foul. The layup is off. That's a great bounce pass from Evans. They've already connected on one of those for a Dustin Carl layup. Cornier working around the screen. Skip pass, and it finds its way to Nicholas Scow, and that's a block. Fouls starting to rack up on both teams after it was a pretty whistleless game. Sawyer Erickson picks it up. Both teams with 6 fouls now, neither of them in the penalty just yet. This one taken away. Here's Erickson into the paint, and he got stood up. Colton Scow with the defensive stop. Cornier working through a Haugen screen. Hesitation move. He gets to the baseline, and another foul. And this will put Cornier at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. So that's back-to-back fouls being called against Sawyer Erickson. Langseth will re-enter with his 2 fouls now for Winnimac. 5 on the floor for the Knights is Evitz, Torrance, Carl, Solheim, and J.C.R. Davis is way in the backcourt. First shot good for Cornier. And he'll go 2 of 2 at the charity stripe, where he's 3 of 4 overall. Evitz stepping back. And an illegal screen on J.C.R. Davis. That's going to be the second illegal screen that he's picked up in this ballgame. Four-point advantage for the Patriots. Cornier shifty with it, dribbling at his teammate. Hayden Johnson will hand off to Haugen. Shot clock turned off, could be the final possession of this half. Nice crossover from Cornier working on Davis. Scoop shot is no good for the layup. They get it ahead to Davis, leaking out. Carl off the glass, he could not get it to go. And that is how the first half will end. A prime opportunity for Carl comes up a little bit short as he had to hurry it. 31-27 on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard as we head to the locker room. We'll be right back. We'll recap the first half. An exciting one here from Fisher.
Nedham Seeds in Caledonia has you covered for the right seed with proven yields for your farm. Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and canola seed, Seedex sugar beet seed, backed by expert advice and seed treatment options. Delivery available, service guaranteed. Give Rocky Nedham a call, 701-430-1149. Nedham Seeds Caledonia, helping your farm succeed one seed at a time.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Log on to ISD592.org to stay up to date on all the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club. The Climax Community Club, always looking for new members to join the club, and they stand proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Welcome back here at halftime from Fisher High School. We've got an exciting one on our hands. 31-27. Winnie-Mac is on top right now, led by Joe Cornea. 18 points in the first half, averaging 25 on the season. Cornier, keep getting that one wrong. Joe Cornier with 18 points to lead the team. He's gone floater a couple of times, but he's been hitting the threes as well. He's hit 3 triples in the first half and 3 of 4 at the charity stripe to lead all scorers. On the other side, Tyler Evitz, he has 3 threes of his own and a couple of 2-point shots and a free throw. He's got 14 to lead the Knights. The secondary scorers for Climax-Fisher, Sawyer Erickson, a couple of threes. He's got 6. Branson Solheim with 1 3. Then Ty Torrance and Dustin Carl each with 2. For Winnie-Mac, the supporting cast, Hayden Johnson with 4. And then a few guys with 2, Colton Scow, Jaden Haugen, and Nicholas Scow with 2 free throws, and Austin Langseth with a singular free throw. Those are the scoring breakdowns for both of these teams through one half of play. Climax-Fisher, after scoring 54 points in each half in their previous contest, not quite on that pace here tonight, on about a quarter of that, or a half of that, on pace for 54 in this game. But we've seen some good shooting from Evitz, but it seems like when they're making Evitz play make, they're blitzing him, doubling him off that screen. It's forcing a bounce pass, which they've been on target for the most part. Evitz has gotten his other guys involved, kept the rock moving, not really being selfish with it, but it's been mixed results from the supporting cast, what they can get in, what they can't. So we'll see how that plays a factor in this one. And then Cornier, man, he's just been on fire tonight. Very controlled, very poised. We saw him go down earlier, might have tweaked an ankle, but he stayed in the ball game. And really just a microwave scorer for this Patriots squad. So under 5 minutes until we get the players back on the floor. We'll take a quick break. Be right back here with the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard reading. 31-27 Winnie-Mac after a half.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
At the Climax-Shelley School District, they're preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax-Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax-Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club, standing proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax-Shelley School District.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
If you have ideas about building plans for the next year, whether it's a new farm, shop, home, garage, or something else, now is the perfect time to start planning. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, recommends beginning the process now for securing your contractors and getting price quotes early. The team at Ada Building Center, LLC will help you explore ideas, draw up designs, and make sure your building goes smoothly. 218-784-3661 or check out adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Welcome back here to Fisher High School. Josh Boyka with you here on the coverage of Winnie Mac versus Climax-Fisher on yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in over the holiday season as we near the Christmas season and New Year's just around the corner. Thanks for joining us and continuing to tune in for free-to-watch coverage of your favorite sports teams here on Your Live Event. Thank you to our sponsors that make all of this possible, and one of those, Lakes Community Co-op here. Sponsoring our scoreboard tonight is lakescommunitycoop.com for energy solutions and C-stores, meat market, car wash, feed, and more. And also tonight we'll later hand out our Agassiz Precision Ag Play of the Game. Your local precision planting dealer is Agassiz Precision in Hillsborough. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Then Enbridge. For our Player of the Game, we'll be handing out our Player of the Game award with our interviews coming up later, so don't go anywhere after this one finishes up, as we'll hear from the winning side here tonight and hand out our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and the shirt to go with it. First play of the second half, Dustin Carl mixing it up. He goes for the steal, tried to throw it back in bounds, but it will still be Winnie Mac basketball. Haugen trying to take Erickson off the dribble. He has to pick it up and back it out. Cornier will go over and back. Evitz, they're playing him all the way out to the volleyball line there and chasing him with Austin Langseth. Snaking through the pain, through traffic. Bounce pass inside. Eventually got there. Erickson kicks. Carl, mid-range, is short. Saved back in, but there is Cornier with the loose ball pickup. Driving baseline. Up top now to Langseth. Cornier working to free himself from Branson Solheim. And Cornier looking to hit the roll man there of Langseth, but it was too high. Minute 17 gone and no scoring in the second half just yet. Slow starts for both teams in the first, but they eventually got working, got cooking. Torrance escorted towards the baseline. He has to pick up his dribble, fires to the corner. Now gets it back. Evans off the dribble, scoop layup, too strong, got his own miss, and off the glass, no, the putback from Torrance is good. Evans using his length to his advantage, but couldn't get the shot to drop. The cleanup there from Torrance. Nice move inside from Jaden Haugen. Everything but the finish, and now a foul. First foul of the game on Cornier. Carl turns around, mid-range is good. Crafty move from Dustin Carl in the post, and the first couple buckets of the second half go to the Knights to tie this one at 31. Langseth inside, misses from point blank. Cornier goes up strong and gets fouled. That was the first foul on Tyler Evans tonight. And 2 of 2 at the line for Cornier, where he's now 5 of 6. Evans crosses over right in front of us, and a little bit too much contact. I think they got Langseth. That's 3 on Langseth now early in the second half, and he's been the main defender on Evans. Into Carl, and a hard foul as Haugen came steaming in on help defense, and will pick up the personal. And they're going to call that a shooting foul. Five points now for Dustin Carl. Two of 2 at the line for Carl. 33 apiece, close contest in Fisher tonight. Got this contest going just a little bit earlier than normal with being on Christmas break and weather always being a factor here in December. Played just one half of JV. And Winnimac comes out on top in the JV tonight. Offensive rebound, tip, put back, another chance for Colton Scow. Evans behind his back, angled and pushed out by Colton Scow. That'll be a foul on Colton, his second. We wait for Evans to get the laces tied all up. Carl off the inbounds pass, goes glass, but it comes up short. Cornier, the rebound. He steps into a 3, it's off the heel. Long outlet pass is taken away though by Nick Scow. Haugen slicing through the lane, slashing with the left hand and scores. Long pass up ahead. And a turnover here for Climax-Fisher. Back-to-back buckets for the Patriots and possession. Step back, mid-range is good. Pure looking shot from Hayden Johnson. That's really good shot creation there. Evitz going baseline, and the foul is called. They'll get the foul, the second on Nicholas Scow. And Evitz thought he got pushed out again that time, but instead, it'll be a turnover. He just kind of quit playing on it as he felt the contact. Pass ahead by Cornier. Gets to Haugen, gets it back into the paint, and they're going to say no shot. Fouls mounting up quick in this first few minutes of the second half. 5 already on Winnimac, 2 on the Knights. That's the third on Dustin Carl, though. Cornier fading, firing off the glass, no, and crashing the glass was Jaden Haugen, one of the shorter players on the floor, but he gets in for the offensive rebound and will get 2 shots. First shot wide left. They'll throw in J.C. Davis to replace Carl, sitting on those 3 fouls. And a lane violation going against the Knights will create another shot opportunity after both missed in the first try. And that one drops. So it costs a point for the Patriots on that lane violation. Haugen will check out, as well as Colton Scow. Langseth back on now. Ryan Berg on for the first time tonight. Solheim working baseline. Outside for Torrance, it's long. It looked like Evitz was cutting through that same path there, but it goes through to Torrance for the open 3 look, but it is an empty trip for the Knights. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Winnimac. Hayden Johnson looking to go off the bounce. And it looks like we have an illegal screen or a clear out of some sort. Elbow to the jaw on a clear out. It'll be Cornier picking up the foul. That's his second. 6 on the Patriots, so the next one will put the Knights at the line for a 1-and-1. And they're going to get another one on Cornier. That was a reach. And this should be a 1-and-1, I think. And now they're just getting them lined up. They were initially on the baseline out of bounds, or sideline out of bounds, rather. Yeah, go for it. And the 1-and-1 is converted by Torrance. And 2 for 2 for Ty. Johnson will walk this one up on the right side. He's going to try to go all the way and does. Hayden Johnson up to 8 points. Evans lost it on the ground, and timeout is called as Jaseer Davis pounces on the loose ball. We'll take a timeout as well. 42-35, some separation opening up for Winnie-Mac on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
The Fisher Booster Club is a proud supporter of all Climax-Fisher Knights and Polk County West Thunder athletic events and extracurricular activities. From volleyball, golf, basketball, and football to robotics, knowledge bowl, one-act plays, and speech, we are proud to support the students in their pursuit of excellence, not just in the classroom, but in all they do. To learn more about becoming a member or upcoming events, visit the school website or talk to one of our members. The Fisher Booster Club, supporting our local students.
Climax-Fisher looking to rebound here after it was tied at 31 not long ago, so an 11-4 Winnie-Mac run on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Hayden Johnson has been some good secondary scoring. 8 points to support Cornier, who had 18 in the first half. Driving baseline, the catch and the finish. Jaseer Davis. First bench points for him tonight. Good hounding defense from Ty Torrance on Hayden Johnson. Creates a loose ball. Johnson lost it out of bounds, and the Knights have possession back. Bounce pass to Evans, who's been pretty quiet. Whips a pass for Jaseer Davis to the opposite corner, but it's a little bit high. Davis couldn't pull it down. Very few shot attempts from Evans in this second half. Johnson makes the catch inside, fades, comes up short, and a jump. Torrance and Johnson again going at it, and it will lead to Knights possession. Davis wasn't looking for the pass. Torrance steps through, but it's going to be a travel. And on the other side, cashed in by the Patriots, back up to a 7-point lead off of that turnover. Patriots up in the grill of Evans again, just not letting him shoot and stand out there, take threes. Scoop layup, almost had the English to climb in from Sawyer Erickson. Would have been a nifty play. Johnson picks up his dribble, has to get out of the paint, and gets it to Scow. Corner three is up and buried. Hayden Johnson into double digits with 11. Largest lead of the night. It's a 10-point advantage. The Knights offense looking a little bit out of sorts as of late. Kick to the corner, long two for Jaseer Davis. It's a big shot from Davis, getting that one to drop. Cornier into Johnson, has that nice pure jumper from the mid-range, couldn't get it to drop. He got his own miss back, and what is the call we've got? Is it jump or a foul? It's going to be a foul going against Ty Torrance. Baseline out of bounds. Cornier able to turn the corner and get the finish over Davis. Loose ball, corralled. Hayden Johnson in there, causing some chaos. Haugen calling for it. Gets the screen, had it poked away. And the officials, we had one signal, it stayed, but the near side official will give this to Climax-Fisher, and that's the calling that we'll go with. Davis turns down the three-point opportunity. Evitz in the corner will give it up for Solheim. Good half-court defense from Winnie-Mac. That's enough room for Evitz to fire, but he missed it short. Cornier pushing pace, sprint dribbling up. He thought about firing. Haugen gets the pass inside to Langseth. Outside, the three-point shot short from Colton Scow. Get this one ahead to Erickson. And the finish. Erickson, the assist over to Evitz. Climax-Fisher back within 8. Quick, no hesitation, catch and shoot, nothing but net. Cornier with a heck of an answer. 52-41 on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. It'll take me a bit to tally up this scoring for Cornier tonight. Let's count it up. He had 18 in the first half. He's tacked on more since. .25 right on the season average for Joe Cornier, and there is still time to go. 8:02 left. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
.802 left. Winnie-Mac with their largest lead of the game. Haugen with the steal at the point of attack. He has been all over on defense tonight. He calls for the ball, gets the screen, driving to his strong left hand. Kicks it to the baseline, rotated up. Cornier backing down, looking for the foul. Can't believe that he got nothing. Baseline out of bounds. They try to enter it into Cornier, and it eventually does get there. Loose ball, it stays White basketball. Seven on the shot clock. Johnson off the dribble, pulls up, oh, and he hit the contested mid-range. Hayden Johnson over the double team with the shot clock expiring. A dagger two-point shot. This one scooped up and stolen by Scow. Down he goes. Evans picks up the foul, and the Knights unable to get anything on offense lately. Winnimac has shut it down in the half court. Cornier behind the back, guarded tightly by Solheim. Goes to the corner, open three, too strong. And the Knights come away with it. Carl the rebound. Evans, corner three, fires. It's off the heel long. Down goes Carl and Scow in the backcourt. Three from Cornier. Epic game from Joe Cornier, 28 points, and timeout called by Alex Wenzel. Largest lead of the game at 16 with 6:21 to go.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Joe Cornier with 28 points, 5 3-point makes in this game, knocking down threes and letting the whole gym know about it. He's feeling it, and his team is up 16 as the Knights try to regroup now. Hayden Johnson's also had a spectacular game, 13 points, and his shot is just a really pretty form. Hayden Johnson, the 5'11 junior guard, has been a great complimentary scorer to take the heat off of Cornier. Evans looking for somewhere to go with it. Drive from Davis, kick to Carl. Through traffic, kicked around and stolen. Cornier rotates it up top to Nicholas Scow, handing off to Johnson, who will back it out. And he's a smart player, just taking some more time off the clock. He'll put up the mid-range. Haugen underneath with the finish. Solheim bumped and fouled by Jaden Haugen before the shot, but it's going to be a 1-and-1. Third foul on Haugen, 8th on Winnimac. Two for two at the charity stripe for Branson Solheim. Johnson turns down an open three-point look and will instead hand off to Haugen. Loose ball, and it's an over and back. Cornier pleading his case that there was a tip, but not granted. Here's Solheim, guarded by Haugen. He gets into the paint, kicks out. Torrance might have gotten away with a travel. Good defense from Jaden Haugen. Solheim, the three is short. And it will stay Black basketball. Evitz comes to get it. He is stripped and it's taken away. Cornier got a hand on it. Winnie-Mac has just done a nice job playing smarter in this second half. Less turnovers, quality shots, time-consuming possessions, and a foul. Solheim called for that one, his second, team sixth, so the next one will put them in the penalty. Sideline out of bounds play. Hayden Johnson will trigger it. They get into Cornier, and his layup is off target. Evitz was there to defend the basket. He's going to try to go all the way. The scoop shot is off. Foul called. I believe that's on Dustin Carl, so that'll be a 1-and-1. .347 left to go, 1-and-1 upcoming now for Hayden Johnson. And he knocks down the first. Two-for-two trip to the stripe. Evitz back to the basket, backing down. Gets inside, couldn't get it to go. Second chance opportunity, no. Taken away though, and Torrance finishes, and he got hit in the eye. I don't know if a contact popped out or we got poked, what happened there, but they'll sub in Davis to take his place. You heard a foul from up here, but nothing called on that slap on the wrist. Cornier, he gets fouled, and it'll be a 1-and-1 for Joe Cornier. And first, the call was out of bounds. So apparently, Cornier not fouled. The call was out of bounds first, as the officials come together to make that call. Take to the basket off the glass. Branson Solheim with his first 2-point shot of the night that goes down. He's got 7. High defense being played by the Knights here, trying to force some chaos, some turnovers. Johnson to the cutting Haugen, and he gets it to drop. Jaden Haugen has played a phenomenal game tonight. He's got 9 points, but his best has come on defense. Evitz, no, the attack, the follow, he finishes for 2 more. And looks like they'll get J.C. Davis here for the foul. We'll put Haugen at the line. Shot off target, rebound Evitz. Working through traffic saloon doors, a couple of defenders. And they're gonna say travel first or foul? Because we got one official on the far side saying travel, we got the near side official saying the foul. So it's gonna be 2 shots. First shot off, and that should be a shooting foul. So still 1 yet to play. And 0 for 2 for Evitz. Johnson trying to get it out of the backcourt and does. Wide open underneath. Langseth calls for it and finishes. Solheim trying to get to the basket. He does, counting in the foul. Branson Solheim. And this Climax-Fisher offense, they really kicked it into another gear here these last few possessions. They got desperate and they've started to make some shots and force the issue. Those are the type of takes that you wish you would have seen earlier in this second half. Free throw is no good. Numbers, a 3-on-1 the other way. Cornier up ahead, and a foul is committed by Torrance. That's 4 on Torrance with 1:35 left, and Cornier looking to get to a 30-piece. And there is 30 points for Joe Cornier. Substitutions coming in now as we get a timeout to get some new players on the floor, it looks like here. We'll step aside. 30 seconds here on your live event. 67-51, Winnie Mac on top and in control.
Embrace the joy of community at Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halsted Living Center and Heritage House in Halsted. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
Welcome back here to Fisher High School as we're closing this one out. 67-51, Winnie-Mac on top after a 31-27 lead at the half. They're able to put some separation on the Lakes Community Cooperative scoreboard. Travel is called on Tristan Schwartz into the game for the first time. Miguel Gonzalez also entering for the Knights. Owen Strom getting some time. Now Charlie Carlson as well. And Liam Scow. Liam Scow puts up the mid-range and first to Travel. Gonzalez surveys. Nice jab step. Push shot comes up a little bit short for Sawyer Erickson, and the follow and put back there from Jaseer Davis. This one inbounded to no one. Miguel Gonzalez, last second, tried to dish it off. Was looking for Tyus Davis, but it's knocked away. .35 seconds. Erickson with it at the volleyball line. Hesitation move. Lost it out of bounds, and it stays. 4 seconds to shoot for Climax-Fisher. Bounce pass, and it's taken away. 3-point shot up and off target for Kale Smeby. Gonzalez underneath and knocked away. The help defense coming in again from Smeby. 3.8 seconds left. Three-point shot from the corner goes down for Sawyer Erickson, and that will do it. The Winnie-Mac Patriots go on the road and grab an 11-point victory in Fisher, led by a 30-point effort from Joe Cornier. We'll talk with Winnie-Mac next here when they break their locker room huddle. They improve to 4-2 on the year. Climax-Fisher goes to 3-4. We'll be right back with some of our post-game recap here and get to our interviews in just a moment.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Nedham Seeds in Caledonia has you covered for the right seed with proven yields for your farm. Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and canola seed, Seedex sugar beet seed, backed by expert advice and seed treatment options. Delivery available, service guaranteed. Give Rocky Nedham a call, 701-430-1149. Nedham Seeds Caledonia, helping your farm succeed one seed at a time.
Scoring recap in this one. Leading the way for all scorers, Joe Cornier with 30 points on 5 three-point makes, accounting for 15 of his 30. He was also successful at the free throw line, going 7 of 8. Then backing him up, 15 points for Hayden Johnson, 9 for Jaden Haugen, 4 for Nicholas Scow, 4 for Colton Scow, 3 for Austin Langseth. Jaden Haugen was an energy player here tonight. He was all over on defense and really shut off the water on some of the looks for Climax-Fisher. Also, Austin Langseth did a nice job in the second half on Tyler Ebbets, and that really propelled Winnimac to this victory. For Climax-Fisher, 18 points led by Ebbets, 13 of those coming in the first half. Pretty quiet in the second, no three-point makes in the second half after he had 3 in the first. Branson Solheim and Sawyer Erickson with 9 each. Ty Torrance with 6. J.C.R. Davis and Dustin Carl also with 6. Those are the 6 scores for Climax-Fisher. And once the teams break from the locker rooms, we will get a chance to hear from them, but that is your scoring recap, and we'll get to our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game here tonight. It's going to be Joe Cornier coming from the three-point line here tonight with 5 three-point makes. He is all over the place on offense. Joe Cornier, 30 points scored tonight, and he has the play of the game with those 5 three-point makes. Your local precision planting dealer is Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Our Hallstead Telephone Company connection of the game. We saw Colton Scow with a solid pass that he was able to make in the first half. And I believe he had connected with Cornier on that pick and roll. The connection, so Scow and Cornier are the Hallstead Telephone Company connection of the game on that pick and roll, which we saw a lot of success from in the early going. And they really rode that in the first half. Got some more three-point looks off towards the end of the first half, but their half-court offense, once they were getting those curl cuts off the screens, it looked pretty solid here tonight. And Hallstead Telephone Company, discover local reliability you can trust. Hallstead Telephone, it's how to connect, proudly serving and providing internet, phone, cable, TV service to the rural areas and to the local communities through the area of the Red River Valley. We'll break and come back here with our post-game interviews on yourliveevent.com.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Log on to isd592.org to stay up to date on all the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. This ad is paid for by the Climax Community Club. The Climax Community Club, always looking for new members to join the club, and they stand proudly as a cornerstone supporter of the Climax Shelley School District.
Joined by Joe Cornier here after a victory for Winnie Mac on the road tonight, getting it done by 11 against Climax-Fisher and 5 3-point makes. 30 points in this outing. How did it feel to have those threes coming off the wrist pretty good tonight?
Well, considering I actually haven't shot that well this year, it felt pretty good to have the first couple go in. It just gives you the confidence to keep shooting more, and so, yeah.
Yeah, and you got those first few to drop, and we're feeling it towards halftime and into the second half. And you had another guy on the opposite side doing some good work, and Tyler Evans was also kind of matching it step for step in the first half. How did you kind of turn off the water for him in the second?
Well, I've known Tyler for a very long time. We've played AAU together. We've played against each other many years, so we kind of knew he was going to be a problem going right into the game. And so that's just kind of our whole goal was not let him get hot. And when he got hot, they were in it. And when we started kind of slowing him down, that's when we kind of pulled away.
Yeah. How about Hayden Johnson off the bench here, or not off the bench, but your kind of supporting cast here tonight, has that really pure jump shot in the mid-range. How about him and his performance here tonight?
Yeah, well, you know, Hayden, we've always known he's got that beautiful mid-range, and so it's always nice when he comes out and he, you know, supports, and when he provides like that, I mean, it's hard to stop us.
Definitely. And you guys had some solid defense within the half court, and when you were able to contain Climax-Fisher within that half court defense, it seemed like you guys had some good success tonight.
Yes, yeah. I mean, and it all kind of started with, we had number 2, Nick Schau. He really helped contain Tyler Evans, so yeah.
Yeah. And we also saw Haugen doing some good work as well. He's just kind of all over, got some steals, got some tough lays, just kind of a crafty performance too, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's a football player, really aggressive, really fast, and so, you know, having someone athletic like that always helps, so yeah.
Definitely. How much momentum does this build moving forward here, just getting one within the Pine de Prairie Conference on the road?
So yeah, that's our third conference win this year, so we're feeling pretty good, and it's always nice to end on a win going in a break, so.
Enjoy Christmas break, and congrats on the victory.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
All right, joined here by Coach Cornier, and take me through the kind of the progression of this game here as both teams were kind of matching each other tit for tat with the three-pointers early on, but in the second half, you guys were able to put some separation on that scoreboard.
Yeah, our kids definitely dug in defensively in the second half. I mean, they have a talented squad. They have some very athletic kids, and their kids played extremely hard. That's some of the best defense we've seen all season. They really get after you, and we kind of figured out how to get downhill and try to work to our advantage on that. But I really like the way my kids dug in through some tough moments there in the second half, and then eventually went away with it.
Definitely. And how about some momentum that this builds? You get a road victory in the Pine de Prairie Conference. Not always an easy thing to do, of course. So how does it feel going into break with a victory?
Well, it feels great. I mean, the Pine de Prairie is a very tough conference, and you got teams like Climax-Fisher that they come out to go right at you. And so we're 3-0 now in the Pine du Prairie, and if we keep playing like this, we should get lots more wins. But we need to continue getting better as a basketball team and taking care of the ball a little bit better and being able to handle that hard-nosed defense like Climax did tonight.
Yeah, and then just some hard-nosed defense here tonight. Some people showing up on the stat sheet more on the defensive side and supporting cast scoring as well. How did those players impact the game for you?
Well, we had a lot of kids that really did their role, whether it's denying their best player, whether it's getting rebounds, whether it's just staying in front of their person. And then we have those kids that, they need to hit shots. They need to get to the basket and make free throws. And I really like the way every kid out there tonight just did a really good job excelling at their role.
Yeah, it seemed like a pretty complete performance. Congrats on the victory and safe travels home.
I appreciate it. Have a good Christmas.
Thank you.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Marijuana is now legal for people aged 21 and older.
I always tell my younger patients that using marijuana while you're young can hurt how your brain grows. It can harm learning, memory, and attention.
And they need to know that the use of marijuana is illegal for anyone under the age of 21. That means it's age restricted, just like using alcohol, tobacco. That means you have to be 21 or older to use it.
Be a team player. Talk to your kids. This message was paid for by the Cannabis and Substance Use Prevention Grant.
Joined here by Coach Alex Wenzel here for Climax-Fisher, and this one was a close one going into half. Some high-level shot making going both ways. Take me through kind of the story of this one for you guys.
Yeah, first half we came out kind of firing on all cylinders. It seemed like we were taking care of the ball. We were moving the ball well on offense. We were running through our sets, and then I think we just kind of in the second half ran out of steam. It's the turnovers again. That's kind of all I can say is, we just didn't take care of the ball, and we're a team that needs every possession. So, kudos to them too. That they got really good shooters on their team. They're a good team. So there's no way that they should have been 500 coming into this one.
Yeah, Joe Cornier, of course, 30 points here tonight, and 5 of those 5 3-point makes from beyond the arc tonight. How tough is it to stop a guy like that has kind of that limitless range aspect, and then Hayden Johnson also 15 points to kind of be his co-partner in crime?
Yeah, when you get 2 guys that score 45 points, it's pretty tough to win games. They do a great job of running off-ball screens for them, and we were hedging really well in the first half. It seemed like we were kind of keeping them at bay. We knew Joe was going to get his shots regardless. That's the type of player he is, but. We were hedging screens really well right away, and then it just kind of fell apart on us there in the second half.
Anything that you can gain positives-wise from this game as you head into Christmas break?
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot of good things in this game too. Obviously, we found out that Sawyer Erickson is starting to step up and score a little bit, and we're finding that some of our bench players are not afraid to shoot anymore, that's going to be key for us. We need some bench points for sure. So there's a few positives. I think everyone's ready for a little Christmas break, I think. So it'll be good to get some practice in over break and get back to it. Absolutely.
Thanks for joining me, Coach. Have a good one.
Yeah, same to you.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Wrapping things up here from Fisher High School, our Enbridge Energy player of the game tonight is Joe Cornier with his 30 points, and he led the way of all scorers tonight, 15 of those points coming from beyond the arc. So congrats to Joe Cornier, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, taking home the Enbridge shirt as well, brought to you by R&J Broadcasting and Enbridge Energy. So he is your Player of the Game here tonight. Life Takes Energy, Enbridge, Energy for Life. Visit enbridge.com for career opportunities. As that wraps us up here, Joe Cornier's 30 bomb leads Winnie Mac over Climax-Fisher here tonight. They improved to their third win within the Pine Prairie in the regular season. Climax-Fisher falls to 3-4 overall on the year. Thanks for joining us here on your live event. Plenty more to come over Christmas break and into the new year. We appreciate you, the viewer, for joining us each and every night. And thank you to our sponsors for doing what you guys do to help us do what we do and let everyone watch this sports free to watch here on your live event. Thanks for joining us. Have a good Christmas break, everyone.